Can a person's desire to be cremated after their death actually be not followed by those they should leave behind? Hi, I'm estate planning attorney Steve Reilly, and a little known statute here in Connecticut actually deals with the question of burial or cremation type instructions. The law allows a person to actually have a document that is signed by the person and witnessed by two individuals, which contains a direction as to what he or she wants to have happen with their body after they pass away. So they can direct in this document whether they want to be cremated or buried, or whether they want to have a funeral service. The document allows them to either direct it and appoint an agent to assist in making sure those wishes are followed through. But what happens if a person doesn't have that particular document that the law allows? Well, in Connecticut, there's a specific statute that also deals with who owns your body after you pass away. And it starts off with your spouse, unless your spouse has abandoned you for some reason and prior to your death. And then it moves, if there is no spouse, it moves to the surviving adult children. And if there should be no surviving adult children, then if you had surviving parents, they would make the decisions. And if you didn't have any surviving parents, then any surviving brothers and sisters would make the decision. And then if you didn't have any surviving brothers and sisters, it would go down to a class which contains some of your other relatives, such as cousins, aunts, and uncles, and so on. But what if that class also, the class of people that are allowed to make that decision, what if that class has more than one person in it? And what if they don't agree? Well, that same statute says that if there's a class of people, that the majority of the people in that class are the ones who get the right to make a decision. So you could actually have a desire to be cremated, for example, and your surviving adult children, or the majority of them, decide, we're not going to follow that. So that's why it's important that if you have any suspicion or belief that your children may not follow your desires to be cremated, buried, or cryogenically preserved, that you have one of these documents signed and witnessed properly, and preferably drawn by an attorney to make sure that process is done correctly, in order to be absolutely certain that this process will follow out the way that you desire. If you want to see more videos like this, please give it a thumbs up, and also press the subscribe button and also the bell so you could be automatically notified of any future videos that I will be putting up. Again, thank you for watching.